All right. Sex life is average with your girlfriend at best, but everything else about her is amazing. What to do?
Well, that sounds like if it's average, usually the biggest complaint most guys have is they're not getting enough or they get rejected all the time.
At least you're getting some.
Yeah. But, or it could mean maybe he's saying that she's just not very good in bed. I don't know. But typically what I see is guys have a problem because if your girl doesn't want to sleep with you and you're getting rejected, it's because she doesn't feel safe with you. And that means you're not totally centered and you're masculine. She doesn't trust your leadership. She doesn't admire you. She doesn't respect you. She doesn't look up to you. And it's always the same two things I see when I'm doing my phone sessions. It's number one, the guy doesn't date and court her anymore. Usually it's because they get busy. They bought a house. They renovated a house. They're trying to pay down debt or whatever. And so the guy's just trying to be practical. And so he doesn't want to spend money going on vacations and doing things. And so the courtship basically stops. And every time she brings it up, she's like, we never do anything. He's like, oh, we just, I took you to bed and breakfast 3 months ago, and that trip was $10,000. It's like, what are you talking about? And all she hears is, nothing's going to change. I'm not going to take you on any dates. It's just going to stay the same. And the other thing, flip side, is he doesn't take the time to make her feel heard and understood. And if a woman feels heard and understood, the legs are always open. You can always get access to the box. And if she doesn't feel heard and understood, the legs are going to close, and you're going to have a hard time getting some pussy. But if you're doing everything right, according to what's in the book, she's going to be wanting to have sex with you more than you want to have sex with her. And that's the way it should be. Because she loves you. She wants to be close to you. She wants you inside of her. She wants to bond. She wants to connect. But most guys have the problem that they're just not getting laid enough. And it's usually because half the time they're getting rejected. And it's always the two things. They're either not dating and courting her, or they're not making her feel heard and understood. And typical in general, if a guy stops doing those things, usually on average, you get about 6 to 12 months where a woman's going to put up with it before she starts looking for the exits. And so if she doesn't want to sleep with you, you got to go back to the book, reread it, see where you may have been falling off. I talk to guys that have followed me for 10, 12 years, and they've been with their girl 7 or 8 years. They got kids or whatever, and they're not getting laid, or the wife is complaining all the time, or she's starting to flirt with some dude at the office and have an emotional affair. And I start asking him questions, and he starts telling me, oh, well, we bought a house, we did all these renovations, and we spent more than we expected. Am I trying to save money and pay the debt down? I was like, well, when's the last time you guys went on a date? Well, it's been a while. I was like, well, how long? And he's like, I have to think about that. And then he's like 4 or 5 months since he took his wife or his girlfriend on a date. And so it's like, well, the courtship never ends. Women know that if you care, you're going to continue to date them. And if you don't, you're going to make excuses. And so what you did to get her to fall in love with you is what you got to do to keep her in love with you. Because if you don't date and court your girl, eventually some other guy's going to come along and do it for you.
Yes.
Like Rocky is doing it for Chunky.
Oh, so cute.
It's pretty cute. Hello.
What's up, Rocky? What's up, buddy?
He's a good boy.
I like Rocky.
Oh, his mommy's
Rocky's
good
a cool
boy.
one.
Are you giving kisses?
Yeah.
Are you giving kisses? He's such a sweet man. Ah, who's so handsome?
What's up, girl?
No. Hello. I don't like when he touches my lips.
What? No popcorn.